Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. I'm about to show you my go-to glam look. So this is going to be quick, but it's going to be informative. I'm going to show you the products that I use pretty consistently. Some of these I borrowed from my sisters because I'm traveling and I don't have everything with me, but I love them and I'm going to tell you about them and I hope you like it, and let's start. So I'm going to start with my Naked Skin Foundation. It's a shade 2.5, and then my Iconic Illuminator. So, you could use a fancy brush to put this on, but I'm about to rub it in my fingers and just go for it here, because this is going to be the most efficient look you've ever seen. Quick, dewy, get everybody's attention. You're gonna love it. Okay, so that's good. Perfect. And then I'm going to use this Dana L Eyelights highlighter. Put it under my eyes, kind of in like a triangle. And then I'm actually just gonna rub that with my fingers too. Kind of pat. And then up above my eyes too. So I did not use a primer today. This kind of will set in as like a eyeshadow primer, but feel free to add any extra steps that you want to. All right, and then I'm gonna take this Iconic fluffy brush and set it with this Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. See, the quicker you get ready, the more time you have for Christmas shopping. Hoola Benefit Bronzer. Put that on my cheeks, around my head, chin. And then today I am going to use this NYX Baked Blush. It's got some shimmer in it. It's really pretty. Extra sparkles never hurt anybody. Blush is actually one of my favorite makeup choices ever. I probably own more blush than anything else. Okay, so my highlighter, I'm not 100% sure where my fan brush is. I'm using the Dana L highlighter. It's called the Gold Standard. And I'm gonna use a weird brush right now because I don't know where my fan brush is, but I mix the light color and the gold color. Go up. Then I'll put a little bit down my nose, a little bit my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to use this same Gold Standard and use this light color on top of my eyes. Then I'm going to put it up in my brow bone. And then I'm going to go back in and mix the gold and this kind of pinkish color, like a dark gold mauve, I don't know. I'm not feeling overly descriptive today. Okay. And then kind of blend that up by my brow again. This is like really hilarious. This is the quickest I've ever done my makeup. Okay, then I'm going to use the Naked Basics palette I'm going to use the color Faint. And this is like, there's barely anything left in here. I use this all the time. And I'm going to pat it on my hand so it's not too dark. And then that's what I use to just fill in my eyebrows. I have had my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't usually add too much, just a little bit. You can add a little bit more drama if you want to. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Creamy Brow in the shade 3 and set them. Ooh, that was a good one. Some nice long hair in this thing. Okay. And since my eyelashes are kind of barely hanging on, I'm going to add some eyeliner. I've got the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner. And brush them a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with this white eyeliner. This is somewhat of my signature look. It's kind of old school, but I like it. So I'm going to go around the corners. Sorry that I'm using this side mirror. It's really the only way that I can see. I hope you can still see. And you can hit your waterline too if you want. Sometimes I use a mascara on the bottom. I'm just not going to. And then I'm going to do my lips. And today I'm going to use this Smashbox. It's called Always On Metallic Matte. And it's in the color Man Eater. Here we go. I sometimes do use lip liner, but not very often. And now that my lips are nice and dramatic, we're gonna start on the hair. I'm gonna brush it real quick. I just have a teasing brush here. And then add some of my favorite herbal essence volumizing hairspray. The orange can smells so good. I'm gonna use this baby wipe to wipe my hands off a little bit. And once that sits, we can be good to start. I'm actually going to add a little bit of volume up in the roots first before we start. Okay, so I don't have the Bombay curling iron that I usually use, but I'm going to use this Hot Shot Tools heat curling iron today, and it will work just fine. So I'm just going to take pieces about this size and let's go for it. Sorry, I think I have like spray tan hands. Oh, that's nothing new. All right, so I still have a few people to buy for today. Definitely my grandma, she's such a sweetie. I'm trying to think of actually what to get her. Part of me just wants to give her like a wad of cash and let her just pick out whatever brings her the joys. So I also have different ways of doing my hair too. I can show you with my wands and other size curling irons some different looks, but this is definitely my go-to. Flip this over again. If I have some advice for you, it's always check the back of your hair before you leave the house, because it's something that I haven't done very often. And then you find out something disturbing is going on back there that you had no idea about. Also, I read this study about how it's really likely that you could see yourself from the back and not even recognize that it was you. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit more volume, because you can never have enough. And that should complete it. I will put all of the products that I used in the caption in case you want to check them out. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. Just said it all. And I would be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, learning my kind of weird way of getting ready really quick. But you know what? It'll work. So, okay, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.